they're smart enough. What about escapes? Have they ever had that moment?
So yeah, they've had, and I hesitate to say escapes because fauna's an incredibly safe place.
Yeah.
They have padlocks like crazy, sliding cages to keep them in. But back in the day, back before they had all those things, Tom figured out a way to get out. And one morning, Gloria's sister got there, opened up the door to the chimp house, and there's Tom sitting on the floor of the laundry room just hanging out.
Really?
And Linda's a little, you know, she knows what a chimp can do, but they have a pretty good relationship right now. So she's just like, hi, Tommy. Walks out, calls Gloria. Gloria spends the rest of the day walking around the chimp house because Tom was not living alone that day. Tom was living with Rachel. Tom was living with Regis, with Jethro, with Sue Ellen, and with Pepper.
Somebody watched a lot of Dallas.
Yeah, exactly. Susie Goose and Pep, they were all living together. So if Tom was out, they were all out. So Gloria goes around, tries to find out where they are. Blistering cold January morning. Yeah. Susie and Pep are up top. They haven't even bothered to leave. The second Jethro sees Gloria walking around, he sprints back into his enclosure like he's stolen a box of cookies. Yeah. Regis and Tom and Rachel are the only ones left. So at the end of the day, Regis decides to just wander back into his enclosure, and now Gloria feels safe to just go in because Tom and Rachel are pretty chill. Yeah. So they go in, they start cleaning up. Eventually, they hear this scraping sound, and Gloria goes outside and looks up. She sees this long, hairy arm reaching out of a top window with a shovel, shoveling the snow, just like the humans do whenever there's a snowfall on the roof. So at the end of the day, the sisters come in and help Gloria clean up. Tom's in his enclosure now, Rachel's in, and they come to a really disquieting realization because the floor of the laundry room is covered in detergent, and there's a couple of brooms. In the kitchen, the sink is filled with soapy water, and all the dirty dishes have been put into the sink. The oven door is open. All this oven cleaner is sprayed in the oven, and there's sponges. So they tried to wash the floors, do the dishes, and clean the oven.
The chimps did.
The chimps did, while the humans were gone. And so the realization they had was that when these guys were presented with the closest thing to freedom they'd ever been given, all they wanted to do was act like human beings. I mean,
but that's what kids do, right? Kids, that's why the Easy Bake Oven gets sold. There's like kids do
that's why
what
we call it aping.
Right.
Yeah.
And the kids do what parents do.
That's it. To learn, to figure stuff out for themselves, and also to feel closer to their friends, which are the humans.